Tonight's Coronation Street episode could have given us our first hints about how Cassie Plummer might leave the ITV soap. Back in January, it was revealed that Cassie actor Claire Sweeney had quit her role after joining Corey in 2023. So far, details of her exit have been kept tightly under wraps, but it could be that her relationship with Steve McDonald and her plan to pop the question have a big part to play. Steve admits that he is ignoring Cassie, and that while he loves her, he isn't sure that now is the right time for him to get married. He blames both his dad's recent death as well as his track record, referring to his 7 marriages in the soap. Steve first wed Vicky Arden in 1995 before moving on to Karen Phillips in both 2001 and 2004. He then married Becky Granger in 2009 and Tracy Barlow in 2012, and then again in 2018. His 7th wife, Michelle Connor, he wed in 2015. It could be that these seeds of doubt and Cassie and Steve wanting different things from the future could end in a messy breakup and the eventual reason she leaves the cobbles. Last year, Claire explained how she would love to see Cassie and Steve tie the knot. "I said this to Simon the other day. I'd love us to get married." He went, "Not another wedding," she joked. "I've never been married in real life. I've been married once in Brookside. It would be lovely to have a wedding in Corey." There's so much fun in the scenes with the two characters. Cassie could have been doing some evil stuff and thinking terrible things, but the minute he comes, she turns into a giggly teenager. He just strips all of this away from her, and it's really very genuine. For over 3 years, Coronation Street fans have watched Cassie Plummer's journey unfold with a blend of heart, humor, and heartbreaking moments. From her dramatic entrances to her subtle yet powerful story arcs, Cassie has been more than just a character on the cobbles. She has been a mirror reflecting the struggles, triumphs, and complexities of life itself. But now, a whisper of change has begun to circulate. Cassie Plummer may be preparing to leave Weatherfield. The first hints came during a behind-the-scenes featurette released by the show's production team, where cast members spoke candidly about upcoming storylines. Amid the discussion of dramatic turns and evolving relationships, Cassie's departure was subtly teased. Though no concrete dates were given, the tone and phrasing left viewers reading between the lines. The excitement and anxiety among fans was palpable. Social media lit up with speculation. How will the writers bid farewell to a character who has been so integral? What storyline will provide Cassie with the send-off she deserves? A journey through the years. Cassie Plummer arrived on the cobbles as a bright, ambitious, and often misunderstood young woman. Initially introduced as a new colleague at Underworld, her charm and determination quickly made her a fan favorite. Unlike many characters who make a splash and fade, Cassie grew organically into the fabric of Coronation Street, forming bonds that felt authentic and meaningful. Her relationships, both romantic and platonic, added layers to her persona, revealing vulnerabilities and strengths in equal measure. Her 3-year tenure has been marked by challenges that resonated deeply with viewers. From confronting workplace injustices to navigating the complexities of love, friendship, and family, Cassie's storylines often struck a chord with audiences. She became a character who wasn't just reactive but proactive, someone who confronted life head-on, sometimes making mistakes, sometimes learning hard truths, but always evolving. Fans have particularly noted her relationship arcs, which have been central to her journey. While the series has explored both joyous and heartbreaking connections, Cassie's interactions have consistently brought out some of the show's most compelling moments. Her chemistry with longtime residents has produced laughter, tension, and even tears, reinforcing the idea that her departure would mark the end of an era on the street. The subtleties. What makes the hint of Cassie's exit so compelling is its subtlety. Coronation Street rarely telegraphs character departures explicitly, preferring to weave them into storylines that feel organic rather than forced. The recent featurette dropped phrases like a pivotal change for Cassie and an emotional turning point that set fans' imaginations alight. It wasn't a direct announcement, but rather a literary breadcrumb, a quiet signal that something major is brewing. This style of storytelling has long been a hallmark of Coronation Street. By allowing viewers to anticipate shifts, the show creates a sense of engagement and emotional investment. Every whispered secret, every lingering glance, and every unresolved storyline becomes a potential clue for what's next. And in the case of Cassie, the clues are both tantalizing and heartbreaking. She might be facing a crossroads that forces her to leave Weatherfield, whether by choice or circumstance. Speculation and fan reactions. Speculation has been rampant. Online forums, fan groups, and social media channels are buzzing with theories. Some suggest that Cassie's exit may be tied to a dramatic romance, possibly with a storyline that sees her moving away with a partner. Others hint at career opportunities, perhaps a promotion or a dream job that takes her beyond the cobbles. A few more pessimistic fans worry about a darker twist, imagining a tragic event that would leave a permanent mark on the street and on its viewers. The diversity of theories reflects just how beloved Cassie Plummer has become. Unlike characters who come and go, Cassie has inspired deep emotional investment. Fans have celebrated her growth, mourned her setbacks, and shared a collective joy in her victories. Any exit storyline will therefore need to strike a balance, offering closure while leaving enough resonance to honor her journey. The emotional weight of departures. Coronation Street has a storied history of character exits, some shocking, some tender, but all impactful. Characters like Deirdre Barlow, Ken Barlow's family members, and even more recent departures have shaped the show's identity, reminding viewers that life on the cobbles is ever-changing. Cassie's potential exit adds to this legacy, offering the show a chance to explore themes of growth, independence, and transformation. From a narrative perspective, writing a character out after 3 years is both a challenge and an opportunity. The writers must respect the audience's attachment while providing a storyline that feels earned. For Cassie, this could mean a journey that tests her relationships, challenges her aspirations, and ultimately leads her to a point where leaving is not just logical, but emotionally satisfying. Possible storylines for departure. Several narrative possibilities are already being floated by insiders and fans alike. Career opportunity. Cassie might receive an offer that aligns with her ambitions, perhaps in fashion, business, or media fields hinted at in previous storylines. This would allow for a positive, empowering exit. Romantic resolution. Her love life could provide the catalyst, whether it's moving abroad with a partner, reconciling with a past love, or even experiencing heartbreak that prompts a fresh start elsewhere. Family dynamics. Family could play a role, perhaps a long-lost relative entering her life or an existing family crisis requiring her to relocate. Personal growth. Sometimes, departures are written around internal growth, a realization that Weatherfield, as much as she loves it, isn't where she can achieve her full potential. Each scenario offers a unique lens into Cassie's character, ensuring that whatever direction the writers choose, her exit will be meaningful and memorable. The fan connection. Part of what makes Cassie's departure so poignant is the connection she's fostered with viewers. Fans have shared stories of how her struggles mirrored their own, how her resilience inspired them, and how her humor and heart made the cobbles feel like a second home. This bond elevates any narrative involving her exit. It's not just a fictional storyline. It's a shared experience between the character and the audience. Social media reactions have already shown an emotional undercurrent. Posts range from celebratory, anticipating a happy ending for Cassie, to tearful, lamenting the thought of losing a beloved figure. The anticipation itself becomes a shared journey, uniting fans in speculation, hope, and nostalgia. Looking ahead. While the specifics of Cassie Plummer's exit remain under wraps, one thing is certain: Coronation Street knows how to handle transitions with grace and impact. Whether her departure is joyful, bittersweet, or tragic, it will be crafted with the care that has made the show a staple of British television for decades. For viewers, this is a moment of reflection, a chance to revisit the highlights of Cassie's journey, celebrate her growth, and prepare emotionally for the change ahead. For the writers, it's an opportunity to craft a story that not only honors Cassie's character, but also reinforces the ever-evolving, deeply human tapestry of Coronation Street. As the whispers grow louder and the episodes unfold, one thing remains undeniable. Cassie Plummer's presence on the cobbles has left an indelible mark. And while the street may soon face her absence, the lessons, laughs, and tears she brought to viewers will endure, reminding everyone that change is not the end, but part of the story we all share. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coronation Street Update 24.